Let's go. Let's go. Beautiful Friday. Beautiful Friday here in New York City. Beautiful Friday in New York City. Let's go, boys. Let's, boys and girls, come in. We got a big show for you today. We got a big show for you today. So much is going on in the world. Day 32. Big decisions made yesterday. Very big decisions were made yesterday. We're in the boardroom. We're in the boardroom. We're not stopping. I'm going nowhere. We're making some big decisions, all right? So let's turn down the music so I can actually hear for a second. Let's turn this music down so I can actually hear for a second before I go into my rants that everybody knows, loves, and appreciates. First of all, we just gotta say, why are there 7 people in the community live right now? We got 7 people in the community live right now, and there's only, what, a couple of people watching? What are we doing, people? You gotta be here. You gotta be here, okay? Maybe I'm gonna put in an area where you can watch it in the community live. Going live. All right, we made big executive decisions yesterday. Two very big executive decisions. Number one, what is your value, Charles? Let's turn down the music so I can actually hear and think and say things out loud. What is this stream about? This stream is about getting videos and values to the community. I went live yesterday, or I shot a video yesterday, and guess what? It never actually published anywhere. Never actually published anywhere. Because I pressed on OBS start virtual camera instead of start recording. That's the button below. So I did a 45-minute presentation on brainstorming and it recorded nowhere. I then do another banger video right after it, summarizing it, and this is it right here. And guess what? The freaking camera is flipped. It's a 40-minute video and everything is flipped. I don't know what to do with this thing. Maybe I release it to the community members. I have no idea. But all of the words are flipped. What do we do? How am I able to do videos? I did a banger job on this. And then I turn it on and I go, you gotta be kidding me. What is going on? Am I that much of a non-professional right now? Am I that much of a amateur that I'm doing flipped videos in 2026? Why is this even an option? Why is this even an option? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Someone explain this to me. I did go to the settings literally this morning and I said, how do we get the Osmo Pocket 3 to not have this ugly stuff? Because this video right here that you're watching that's available to nobody was amazing. It talked about, what is my value? What is my value to the community? Why am I even going live? Why would anyone... Essentially, this thing right down here is the funnel. It's all backwards and it's discombobulated, but essentially, why would someone reach here outside of their time? They reach here where they give me their time and their money, and then obviously it goes further down. That's $50. And I thought about it and I said, what is my differentiating aspect? Because BridgeMind is going through this. And that's what I was curating yesterday. You know what I'm doing? I said, on this live stream, I said, you know what? I'm gonna use YouTube. I'm gonna use YouTube free. I'm gonna do it unlisted, and I'm gonna use their servers and their ingestion, their everything about YouTube, because it's fast, it's free, and people know it and they love it. And I'm just gonna do it unlisted and bring it into the community. And then I said, what would it cost if I go to Cloudflare? So this whole video, I'm saying I'm going away from my studio, Mac Studio, going to YouTube. I'm going to YouTube. I'm using YouTube. And then once I'm done filming this video, I literally made the executive decision at 8 p.m. last night, maybe 9 p.m. last night. I said, beauty. We're going with beauty. We're going with Cloudflare. We're going with Cloudflare. And I can't give everything for free. I can't give. The free is only Tuesday and Thursday. The members, they get Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And they get a short. And the short is also going to be on Cloudflare. An article is going to be written. And if you're not a member, the video is not going to show up. It's going to say sign in or become a member. And it's going to be paywalled. So the members get these banger videos that I still have not shot a proper video. I shot one last Friday. Last Friday, it was absolute incredible how to think. I shoot one yesterday. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed start virtual camera instead of start recording. I thought I was doing this right. And then the last thing, I just want to make sure we even live. And then the last thing, what's going on, G? The last thing is I literally go and I shoot the secondary video and it's flipped. And I said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to Cloudflare. We're going to host beautiful videos, fast loading, safe, secure, undownloadable. It's not going to look like YouTube. That's the value. I'm going to take my $30 that I get from YouTube and I'm just going to give it to Cloudflare. Just funnel it over to Cloudflare because that's what we're doing. I make no money right now. But what is your value? When someone joins the community, they have to see value. I think that's going to be today's video when I do it on the whiteboard, which is right behind you in the boardroom. That's what I was doing yesterday. We're going to have a shorts style. I filmed a short yesterday. I'm going to film a short every single day. I filmed a pivot yesterday. I'm going to film a pivot all the time. I'm going to do brainstorming, and I'm going to do Fridays. And it's all going to be hosted elsewhere. That's the value. There's two guys that I know, Bridge Mind, Bridge Voice. That guy, his value, he's got a product. He's good at engaging with the community, entertaining. He does that. Okay. I'm going to do that too, but we're also going to add in education, how the world works, the news, AI news. Because I'm telling you right now, the AI news that's coming down right now, which we're going to cover today, is absolutely, people aren't sleeping. Nobody's sleeping. And then there's people that are fearful. I understand the fear. Totally understand the fear. Data centers, loud, sucking up resources, energy, water, all of it. I understand. There's an aspect that you could be free from your data on other people's stuff. I want to build that for myself. I built a very good inbox, a very good docs area, not DOX where you put someone's address out there. Very good docs, showing it to you right now, where you go into the community. By the way, community very active. We got 7 right now. We added in games. I know that's making Trax really happy. Trax is asking me to do something. I don't know. I can't believe you're asking me to play chess. Dude, I don't play chess, okay? If you're new here, this is the community. It's free for the first 50. But when someone joins, why would they stay? Bridge Mind was talking about his churn. That's exactly what this entire video, I might even put this out. Even though all this crap is backwards, I might put this video out because this literally explains my thinking on how I go from 17 years in real estate into a totally different environment. Vibe coding, I can say whatever I want, I can do whatever I want, I can own whatever I want, and I can give away whatever I want. In real estate, it's confined. Everything's legal. This is who you are. Now, my wings are expanded. I might release this. This is clearly unlisted right now, but I was listening to it last night, and I was like, I'm that one view. I'm that one view. By the way, we'll also say this. Let's go back to the analytics. We're an open book. Yeah, we got a couple of videos that we haven't released. They're all unlisted. We'll release those at whatever time. This is good, boys and girls. Okay, or boys. We haven't had any girls yet. The watch time. We like to see this. Look at this. We're going from 16 to 22 to 40 to 43 to 46. That's what we like to see. because the watch time adds into subscribers. When you get subscribers, your boy's able to actually get people into the community, come into the community, and then there's a lot of good value in the videos. That's my value. That's my value. My value is the community videos. It's the community. You guys are very active. I like it. You know, of course he's calling me out. Of course he's calling me out. He's saying your 9:30 on your banner is not accurate, actually, because it's 9:34 Eastern Standard Time, and you're actually not live. You're not live. You're wasting money. You know what I was doing? I was learning about someone's experience going from 2019 to 2026 as a kid who just graduated college, and I'm just listening. I'm listening, and I'm just saying, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy that you're actually saying that. Is Banana Jeans here? We need Banana Jeans. Banana Jeans is not getting blocked. Estonia. I wish Estonia was here. You know why I wish Estonia was here? You know why I wish Estonia was here? Because I would do this. Okay, let's go to a probably billionaire investor saying the mega IPOs will not end the bull market.
This is all, fellas, I'm from Estonia, and trust me, I know you don't know where it is. It's near the Baltic region. It's near the Baltic region. It's just south of Scandinavia. Like, have you ever heard of like Norway? I know they have good triathletes up there, and they're 1, 2, and 3 in the world triathlons for the 70.3 in the Ironman World Trip. But this is all a hype. This is all a hype, people. Okay, even though all these companies, SpaceX, OpenAI, Anthropic, are going to be trillion-dollar companies, I'm so much smarter than all of you. You dumb little rascals in the United States of the Americas. It's like, bro, go back, enjoy your grass, get married, because I'm seeing videos from your ladies that are saying there's not enough men. I don't know, you might fall into that camp. I have no idea. Go watch Fresh and Fit. Go watch Fresh and Fit. Go watch Andrew Tate. I don't know what to tell you, okay? This is not your community, sir. This is not your community. Keep on throwing out H words, okay? We're not doing H words around here, okay? We're smart, we're intelligent. We use our brain, okay? So, the aspect of having someone join the community and stay in the community, that is vital. Why would someone trial and then stay? They need value. That was the entire video I shot yesterday, which is still playing in the background. And in this video, I literally say, I'm going to YouTube for free because I can use their servers for free and then put it into the members area and leave it unlisted. And then last night I said, dude, what are you building? You're building something beautiful. When someone lands on your website and you're creating article after article, brainstorming, this is the brainstorming playlist. Then we're gonna have Friday's whiteboard, which I'm gonna film right after this. And then you're gonna do a pivot every single day, and then you're gonna do a short every single day. Content is king. People need content. They need to know how to think, not what to think, but how to think. That's your differentiating aspect. And when someone joins the community and they see, okay, there's a couple of posts here and there, that's not enough for someone to pay. So why would they pay? How would you make a living off of this? How do you bring people in, they stay, they want to part not only their time, but they want to part their money. What is that? Because right now, through the analytics, YouTube is saying, okay, this guy's doing something. I'm telling you right now, this guy's doing something. This is going to continue. I don't care about the revenue right now. It's all about the watch. It's obviously 10% less. I had a video go somewhat viral, but I also didn't do Monday. And also, it's Memorial Day weekend, so I'm not going to do this Monday either. I'm moving every video to Cloudflare, behind a paywall if you're not a member, and all of this is going to be in a beautiful player. Very nice video player, customized player, and that's what I was building. And I went through all the numbers. I went through all the numbers in this video. I said why it makes sense to go to YouTube, and then last night I said, okay, let's go over there. We got a lot of new posts. We got new games. We got new games. Trax is already beating Evil Glitch. Never heard of it. No idea what it is, but I was going back and forth with Claude, and I said, Claude, what is Trax want? Trax already beat Underrun. Hello? Hello? Muhammad, hello? And then this is very interesting. This was posted. You know what Elon's gonna do? You know how when someone goes to go private or private to public company, they only allow institutional investors? That's how it is. That's how it is. Elon is allowing you to buy, and I put it right in here. Did I put it in here? Nope. It should have posted like that. But here is the, nope, that's not it. Oh, Cloudflare. Cloudflare. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cloudflare. Uh-oh. What did I say about Bitcoin? What did I say? Not investment advice. Not investment. Dude, if Mark Cuban's selling Bitcoin, it's the most popular one, is it not? I'm telling you, don't buy it. Not investment advice. Not investment advice. This is not it. It's tied to the dollar. It's tied to the dollar. There's not enough people using it. It's not tied to anything. It's tied to the dollar. USD. Coins are stupid. Not investment advice, personal opinion, allegedly. All right? So don't come after me. Don't come after me. But if this guy, who's clearly in rooms we're not, is doing this, we got to take signs. We got to look at it and be like, what is he doing? What does he know? Why am I trading this volatile coin? Or what was the other thing people were trading? People are trading some wild stuff. What was Gary Vaynerchuk about? He was into he's like, oh, I'm going to become the next Disney. Again, that's fake. That's fake stuff. We're not into fake stuff. All right. So, what is left in this chat that you would recommend we continue doing? So the left chat is to satiate our boy Trax. Trax wants more games. So we got to give our boy more games. The middle one is the shorts. That is the TikTok, Instagram style where you're just going to vertically scroll. That one's going to be tough. That one took a lot. Obviously, it says 18 commits. So that's called Othello. That's going to be the short. You know, I filmed a short yesterday, and I talked about, dude, I get more text messages than anyone. So this was the short, filmed yesterday, and I was talking about how I literally did one of the best brainstorming sessions. And how did that come about? I was like, I'm doing brainstorming about how I take my video off my Mac Studio. Where do I go? Because what if I have 100 people watching one video or watching one live? It's now my ISP, Internet Service Provider, my RAM, and my storage. That's mine. That should be where the build lives, not where the videos live. Especially if you're doing brainstorming, Fridays, pivots, and shorts. That's a lot of videos. That's a lot of videos. That's a lot of storage. That's a lot of RAM. So I'm outsourcing that to Cloudflare. I don't have any problems with Cloudflare. And then, so that's the middle one, is the shorts. And then the longs, I'm also thinking, okay, let's make this where people can watch the videos in the members area and they could download it, kind of like you could do with YouTube Premium. You can listen to it while Mark Miller is at work and he's hacksawing wood and he's building something at Chipotle. Mark, tell us where you're at today. Yep. Yeah, I put it at latest because we don't have enough posts, but the For You page is going to be tied to Obsidian per user. So if this user watches this amount of video, by the way, I don't want to share anything that's public. Let's go to Cloudflare. Clawbot. Oh my gosh, Clawbot is still in my thing. By the way, I just got to have a heart-to-heart. I was going back and forth. I said, I gave you my Cloudflare API token. Use it. Claude, what are you doing? I I almost cursed yesterday. I haven't cursed since my last confession. We ain't doing that. Okay? I gave you what you wanted. You want stream edit access? You got stream edit access. And it was like, oh, you're right. And I'm like, I know. For 1 hour, I almost cursed because of you. Father, forgive me for AI doesn't know what it's doing. All right. So, what I do not recommend continuing in this chat. All right. So this is yes. Okay. So the middle one is the short form video. Okay. It's thinking, stop giving me your thinking. Okay. Here we go. Merge to main. You haven't merged? Your call has real conflict. Yeah, that's not good. We don't like conflict. We like resolution. We like order. We like beauty and truth and goodness. Live smoke test. Okay, yeah, you need to do 1 and 2. You need to do 1 and 2. And then I have a real video. I have to bring it onto my computer and then we'll test it there. And then here we go. My actual call. Let's go stop thinking. Here we go. This is the long form video. So the members have something different than what's public. Because the public gets Tuesday and Thursday videos. Members get Monday, Wednesday, Friday. There's gotta be value added to the community. Someone joins and they say, why should I stay here? What? That's churn. There's another guy, bless his heart, full head of hair, took my music, talked about him, took the push-up counter for Bridge Mind. You know, we're all R&D, rip off and duplicate. R&D, that's what R&D is. It's not what you think it is. It's rip off and duplicate. I understand he took that, but he also made a clipping website. I can't see values. I'm dropping my Opus clips. I'm dropping, where is it? Right here. I'm dropping this. This is how I got all my stuff. I would go in and it's ending. I'm ending my Opus clips. So we could even just delete that. Done. Drop your software. It's quality only. It's beauty only. YouTube, I tried it. You know what YouTube did? Look at this. I did this in the background. Community, and then slash YouTube. This is what they gave me. This is what they gave me. This is what AI gave me. I said, okay, I want you to do as much of a custom player as possible using YouTube's ingest. This is what it gave me. I have to have the watch YouTube down here at the bottom right. The button is still in the background. You can't see it, but this button clicks that button in the background. But this is what happened. I click it, you gotta sign in. You gotta sign in. That's not good user experience. That's not good user experience. That's when I said, we got an issue. We got an issue. We can't use YouTube because their embed is, they have clearly some kind of gate behind it. They don't want me using unlisted videos to their detriment. Their servers, their ingest, their RAM, storage. I said, all right. We're not gonna use YouTube then. We're gonna have to use Cloudflare and we're gonna have to pay for it. And we're gonna just come from their servers. It's on someone else's servers. This week, Estonia came in and he started saying, what are you using, Vercel? Vercel is actually on this floor. Would you like me to talk to them? We could do a FaceTime, Estonia. You know, the Baltic region, very popular in the Baltic region. All right, so that's doing 1 and 2. Now, honest, stop recording, stop coding, upload 1 test video, click generate, article, 4 commits today. Okay, so I do have a test video, my actual call. Here we go. All right. Yeah. I have a video ready. We need to make sure that when I upload this video, that everything works. There's testing before it goes through the chronological steps to the next step, to the next step, that there is testing before it moves on. And before it moves on, there is a verification that the previous step was done. I have the video ready. This is it, boys. This is how we get it. The funnel is YouTube vibe coding. Then you have people that are like, oh, that's interesting. He does pivot videos Tuesdays and Thursdays for free on YouTube. Okay, I subscribe. Then you got regular viewers, people that I actually think about. Mark Miller's, you know, he's on a heavy machinery today, and he's digging some holes in his town, and he's throwing other people's talents down there because they take no prisoners. And then you have below that, I want more of what Charles is talking about. I've done it. We've got a lot of, here we go. GTA Vice City is definitely a novelty and a wow factor. You gotta be kidding me. Just tell Claude to correctly integrate into the game's subsite and use the recommendation installation. So the question is, and I gave this to, and I don't have the chat up, so I'm not a good streamer, but I gave this to Claude and I said, is this going to decimate my RAM or storage? And it said no. Okay, if you tell me that, maybe GTA might be different. I don't know. But there's a couple of games that I was like, I don't know, this might be a little too heavy, you know, and I don't mean weight-wise. Okay. Yeah, it was corrugated panels for the guy on the roof. Hacksaws aren't for cutting wood. All right. Dude, I got to be honest. I'm not a saw guy. I had a chainsaw. I was cutting wood. My uncle's like, yeah, give it to Chuck. When we were building something at my grandma's house, I was like, no. I've seen too many videos of it shooting back up, cutting right through the artery. Guy's done. All right, so this is have you tried the Wanderer? Actually renders headless Chrome, had no web. Honestly, the game's install is done. The few things worth doing is confirm, okay, and okay. Do 1, 2, and 3. Do 1 through 3. All right, let's take this. Let's see what's going on. Yes, we want to leave. How popular is it? Oh my gosh, how do you even find this? 288? How do you even find this? That's crazy. All right, let's go over here. Let's put this here. That is the value, boys. The value is the videos. If I install this, will this be very heavy on my RAM and or storage? ROM, actually. It's ROM. By the way, happy Memorial Day. You know, I saw some people on the streets. It's Fleet Week. Ladies, you know, men, hide your girlfriends. It's Fleet Week. I remember the time when Fleet Week was before COVID. And we'll just tell you that they, and by they I mean women, do not like bankers when it's Fleet Week. They go with the sailors. They're not going with, hi, how's it going, fellas? I make $350,000 at a little small firm called JP Morgan Chase. I don't think you've heard of it. It's JP Morgan Chase. Anyone know what movie that's from? That's a great movie. Okay. Let's see. Short answer, no, it's very light. The heavy stuff is optional. Storage, okay, it's 8 megs, good. And 1 meg. Oh, wow. By the way, NVIDIA, or not NVIDIA, can someone tell me how to say this name? Oh yeah, by the way, what did I say yesterday in the live stream? To the 10 people that are watching, if you are not subscribed, subscribe. It's witchcraft, okay? If you're an oracle, it's witchcraft. I'm not witchcraft, okay? I did say, Donnie, what are you doing, bro? And guess what happened? The CEO's pushed back, and he scraps it. Just don't put me in those rooms because I don't want to sell my soul. I don't want to sell my soul. I don't want to be those people, okay? I make sense to articles. And then guess what? Donnie says, oh, okay, the CEOs don't like it. So now guess what? This is it, boys. You ready? You ready? This is how you make sense of the headlines. This is how you make sense of the headlines, okay? I'm gonna tell you something very smart that no one else is gonna be talking about. Who is the verse now? A versus B. Who's the A versus B? Who's the A versus B? I tripled circular saw security today. What does that mean? I tripped circular saw security. Also, if you're gonna subscribe, tell people to hit the subscribe button twice. Subscribe. Oh, I didn't do it. Oh, maybe because it's my own channel. You know why he was doing this in the first place, by the way? It wasn't for anything but surveillance. That was it. So, who, it's gonna get very interesting. The world is now a bifurcation. They were once together, now it's a bifurcation. It is going to be the 3-letter agencies. We all know who they are. They have a nice big windowless building down in Manhattan, just surveying us, okay? Owned by AT&T, built in 1956. Absolute disgusting build. Just look at monstrosity near Brooklyn Bridge. I won't show it. Against tech. Anthropic pushed back against them being called a national security threat. And then they were very interested in Mythos, if it's real. I don't know. Maybe that's a conspiracy in of itself. We now have the intelligence agency versus tech right now. And guess who's gonna win? Not the intelligence agencies. It's gonna be tech. There's gonna be a lot of interesting things. There's gonna be a lot. Look at this. Why? You talk about the people who are bureaucracies just hoarding. And then you have people who are creating. I have said this from day one on CB Vlogs. CB Vlogs, 1 through 6 of me vibe coding is on CB Vlogs. And it went viral there because I didn't have any subscribers. 1,000 videos on 1,000 views on day 6. You must become a creator, lower C. If you're not creating, you're done because the government is done. Government's done. They cannot keep up. They are doing self-regulation within the AI world because the regulators cannot keep up. Why? Google just had their ones and zeros or whatever it's called. And yeah, the thing is, the old money was based on, or the old world was based on money. The new world is based on compute. It's based on compute. It's based on ones and zeros. It's not based on dollars. We're still run on dollars, of course, yes. But the new world is not, and they don't know how to make sense of it. They're like, what do you mean you're not buying homes and we can't charge you usury? What do you mean that you're gonna continue renting? What do you mean that you're gonna live in the middle of nowhere and have your own solar, your own water and everything else? This is what I'm saying. The only reason this fella right here, DT, did this was because the intelligence agencies. And then not even 24 hours later, he scraps the whole thing. That wouldn't have happened last year. That would not have happened last year. Sam Altman's doing some deals, backdoor deals. It's a very different world we're moving into. Very different world. That's the value I'm bringing. I'm not gonna say, hey, listen, we're gonna code a website with Codex 5.5. That's not me. We're building a clipping agency or whatever the heck it is. That's not me. I'm making sense of the headlines. I'm telling you what's really happening and not what they're telling you what's happening. People look at this and like, oh, okay, that's great. That's so wonderful. No. DT is not just doing this for the goodness of his heart, okay? He's not doing this for the goodness of his heart. All right, let's continue. Yes, let's do, okay. So you're saying to install it. Yeah, the Bilderbergs, they're, I don't want to say it, but oh wow. Love that. Love that. Okay, let's take that away. Correctly integrate and use the recommended installation method with full compatibility. It will know what to do. Copy, paste, games. There we go. You can't mess this one up.
Thanks for the GitHub. I'm gonna actually create my own menu option called Arcade.
Dude, what are you doing? Why? I told you to build it in games area. Why are you doing it? Dude, if this can build a GTA, that would be pretty sick. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. All right, shipped, ready for your upload. Okay. Do we say a prayer? See if this thing actually uploads. Well, before we do that, let's go over here. Let's move this over here. I got so much on my desktop. Let's go with the small video. Was it this one? Yeah, that's the last pivot I did. And then this is the video. Oh my gosh, everything is backwards.
An amazing 45-minute view.
And the video and audio is not even synced. Wonderful. Love my equipment. Love my equipment. This should be drag and drop. This should be drag and drop. What is this, $19.99? I gotta select the video? Come on now. Come on now. Let's get better. Let's get better. All right, let's take this. That's the thing, is people want to be entertained. I said it yesterday in the video that sucked because it did not get recorded properly.
I need someone that follows me around and records my every move, and then I just talk about how social media is just social media.
This needs to be drag and drop for videos. This page. Nah, we're not doing upload buttons. Drag and drop onto that main surface area triggers the entire process. And it has to know that if it's 30 minutes to 10 minutes, actually no, it should be 5 minutes. Oh, wonderful, sheesh. This, you just gotta laugh at it. Is this even working? Okay, there we go. Gosh, Math Whisperer, let's go. What do you think? It should be Python, Docker? No, admin only? What? What are you even saying? Python process, oh my gosh, it says it in there. It says it in here, quick start, holy cow. What are you, did you go out to the watering hole? Are you with the sailors? Are you with the sailors? Holy moly cannoli. All right, let's make this even smaller. Dude, the sailors come in and they just take our women, they get back on their boats and they leave. You know? Like, what are you doing? You can't do that to us. We're supposed to be civilized. Third window, Docker is the recommended one. Docker is, and use the recommended Docker. All right, we'll go with that. And it's your fault if this messes up. It's all your fault. Okay, let's go into this. This needs to be a drag and drop page. So when I drag a video onto here, it will know what it is. If it's under 2 minutes or 3 minutes, it's a short and it goes to Othello. If it's, and it has to know the URL. It has to know its URL. If it's 5 minutes to 35 minutes, it is a pivot. If it's above 35 minutes, then it's either a brainstorm or Friday whiteboard. Unless you give me the option once it is uploading, which is a better idea. Once I drag and drop, you think of the description, title, tags, and I will choose what it is. If it's a short, then it's Othello. If it's a pivot, which is about 15 minutes, I get to choose what it is. Brainstorm, Friday, whiteboard, short, or pivot. Because those are the only 4 right now. Yeah. All right, we'll do that. And then we'll give the Othello. Doo-doo. Did I send that on its way? Okay, good. Get out of here. Get out of here. What are you doing? All right, let's go to personal. All right, so I put the, and now let's go to, all right, let's go to Othello. Copy, clean link. By the way, the Knicks won last night. I wish the videos that I filmed were actually filmed properly, because everything that I'm saying makes way more sense. It's what it comes down to. You know, Estonia comes in here just absolutely, you know, what, a Gatling gun all over the place. It's like, bro. So, intelligence agencies versus tech. Let's continue. The IPOs are never gonna stop. What's his name? They had a record IPO last week. Forgot the name of the company. Never heard of it in my life, actually. But they had a record IPO. The amount of people, perfect example, headline after headline. The winning streak, I actually don't even look at the stock market at all, because it really does not matter as much as we think it does. And people are so, here you go. Here we go. What happened last week? What happened last week to the futures? They got crushed because nobody was doing deals in China. Nobody was doing deals in China. What does that mean? Guess what China's doing? Right here. They're building a 122 terabyte SSD card to sidestep our restrictions. Do you understand how crazy that is? 122 terabyte. That's unheard of. That's unheard of. Like, that's crazy. I'm telling you right now, like, the amount of competition that is going to be going down, and by the way, it's going to be lawlessness in the streets. Lawlessness. What do I mean by that? Third window, 4.7, not 4.6. Oh, Dot, welcome to the... Thank you. Thank you. We welcome new viewers. Holy cow, YouTube just recommended this. I'm from Estonia. Look at this AI slop. Look at this AI slop. Oh, boy. Hello, Dot. Where do you come from, Dot? Dot 1298. Did you know, Dot 1298, that I still don't know how to say this name properly? I've heard it thousands of times. Thousands of times. What do you think about G? I would say that Bridge Mind, Bridge Voice, Matt, our friend Matt, has an amazing video about that, where he actually codes with it, and he blew $250 per prompt, actually, per prompt. So I think he, listen, I think it's great. I think it's great. I think the idea of using so many different models takes away from the creation aspect. The creation aspect must be the most important thing rather than the models. That's what I say. Am I going to change models? Yeah, but I'm not going to go between 3 models if I don't have to. And I feel comfortable in Claude. I don't like the word feeling, by the way. Berman? Berman? Oh, there he goes. Dot left. Dot said I wasn't treated properly. This is not a safe space. This is not a safe space. Matthew Miller. There you go. Matthew Miller. His last name's Miller. ARM Holdings surges over 30%. This is what I'm saying. Don't go to any mainstream. Let them come in It's coming in through CNBC, NVIDIA News, Indie Money, CNBC again. And then this is what I'm talking about. When you live in a country that can literally block, which the United States does it at all times. They have their own trading. That's not good, okay? But I'm telling you right now, if you say you're going to make a deal and then you actually block it, or you allow the deal to be in negotiations, and then you say no, that Tesla is already using their self-driving cars this year with the go-ahead of the government. And then they block Tesla doing additional solar purchases. That's what I'm saying, is you don't, the United States is so different. China, this is the difference, okay? This is the difference. Okay, we gotta have our first girl, who's a regular, not just like pops in and then Charles says something and then she bounces. Because the bounce rate, which I talked about yesterday on the video that wasn't actually filmed properly, not good. Yeah, we are building this out. We are building this out. Okay, what was I? China's different from the United States in a huge way. China's government really cares about themselves and don't care about the people at all. And the people, I don't know about the people because I don't have enough intel on that. The United States government also doesn't care about the people, but they don't care about the United States either. That's the best way to say it. They don't care about the United States. They're bound. There's no boundaries in the United States government. Their tentacles are international, so they don't think of the United States. They're on a global scale. And when you're on a global scale, you can care less about borders. They're borderless. That's the best way to say it. The difference between the people is that the United States people really care about their country, and it doesn't matter about right and left at this point. You can't even think. You can't think in that way. That's very low level thinking. When people are like, "Oh, the Democrats or the Republicans," that's very low. That's very low thinking. That's room temperature IQ. You have to understand this in the fact that the United States government is so far behind AI. Trump has no idea what he's talking about. Bernie Sanders has no idea what he's talking about. They're just like, where is the money? But the problem is, we are now getting to where is the compute? Okay, that's why we're gonna get subscribers. We're building a community of people that are a little, it's like high IQ, but it's more of like objectively high IQ. Not people that are, I'm high IQ, but I have complete blinders on. Those people are not open to humility. And that's what I had to go through yesterday. I had to scrap that my videos are not gonna be on my computer. They're gonna be on YouTube's computer, and I was all against that for 31 days of vibe coding. And then last night I said, you know what? What? I need an API token? All right, what are we talking about? What are we doing? How do you want? Don't bother, stop here, tear down the Docker container, leave it in the, yeah, what? Why were we even going to its own subdomain? Why is this a thing? What are you doing to my computer? What are you doing to my computer? We're not creating subdomains and tunneling in via Cloudflare. We're not, Vice City is not that important, okay? It's not that important. Yeah, we're not doing DNS CNAME. Oh, all right, all right. Taken away from the build. Taken away from the build. Come on now. So it's true. So it's true. These are. Listen, listen, Dot. I love you. I don't know you. As a man of faith, I can't hate anyone. I can only hate the sin. And the sin that everyone has right now is caring about the models so much. Why is this in full screen mode? No. What are we doing? I have never seen this. Okay, that was weird. Who would want that? The whole screen? All right. The sin that everyone has, if it can't do it without a subdomain, then it's not getting built. That's what I'm coming down to. We're not doing subdomains. And okay, so this is it, Dot. I'm gonna give you a life lesson. Okay, the life lesson to go throughout the world. If I have a car and you have a car, we both have a car. Okay, what do you do with the car? That's the question. We all have the same models. Okay, we all have open source if you want, and they're amazing, and GLM and Kimi, Quen, all of it. There's Llama by Meta. There's Mistral or whatever you call it. That's great French. Maybe the French are going to do something. They haven't done anything since the revolution, and they still hate Americans. They did help us in our revolution, so, you know, obviously, but they had an opportunity to be like England, and unfortunately, England just wrecked them until Joan of Arc. I can't believe I just. Oh my gosh. This is the thing. We both have. You can use whatever model you want. What are you doing with the model? That's it. What are you doing with the model? I have a textbook. The kid next to me has a textbook. Who gets better grades? Are you using the textbook? That's really what it comes down to. That's why I can't, I'm not, Goat, Matt Miller, fantastic guy, 3,000 push-ups every stream. He's building a 70 window thing. That's not me. That's not me. Okay? I'm adding value outside of the model. I'm a model agnostic. Okay? That's what it comes down to. Yeah, Grok is rubbish. 100% agree. 100% agree. However, the thing that Elon has is vertical integration. Okay? He has there was a guy that saw what they're doing in the Gigafactory. They're literally taking raw metal, scrap metal, and schmelting it. Is that the real word? Is it schmelting? Or is that just Italian for schmelting? Yeah, it's schmelting. He literally had this. He literally has this in his Gigafactory, okay? He takes just raw scrap metal, puts it in the top, and comes out whatever he wants. Cars, rockets, chips, or he's building his next factory, okay? That is very different. Cursor is getting bought. Once SpaceX AI goes public, and he brings everything under one umbrella, because obviously SpaceX makes money and XAI is not making any money because nobody's using it. You have to think in the long game. He's thinking in the long game. Google's thinking in the long game. OpenAI is not. Anthropic is. Those are the three boys. You always have three. Except on social media, you have a bunch. You have even small things like, what's that Etsy, or not Etsy, what's that one thing that everybody goes to? I heard somebody paste this into, oh my gosh. Oh, do we really want GTA? You are an expert. Next.js. Next.js. Are we doing Vercel? Are we doing Vercel? Didn't Next.js come out? We don't want Next.js, do we? All right. You know what? Just to satisfy the desires, just to satisfy yeah, that's the right chat. All right, let's send that. There you go. Okay, Othello, API quota. We're not using, no, we're not using YouTube. We're done with YouTube. Let's see, all the shorts are on YouTube, or all the shorts, or some of the shorts are on Othello. Actually, you know what? All the shorts. We're gonna have a combination of shorts for Othello. We are gonna have some coming on through YouTube shorts in that playlist that I have in this chat, and we're gonna have Cloudflare as well. I don't know, should I just do everything in YouTube? Because that might be complicated. But then everything's gonna be available and then they would just scroll on YouTube, but then they don't care about YouTube. See, people, this is what I do in the brainstorming session. I think about what is the value that the people want, which is very different than what the government is doing. And that's why the United States government is far behind what AI. Anthropic is like, okay, let's go after enterprise. OpenAI was saying, let's go after the people, but get the compute. XAI was going after the compute and had a crap model. That's why they brought on Cursor. And someone from the, should I do YouTube only or should I do Cloudflare? Let's just do YouTube for now. We're gonna do it, yeah. Let's do that. How are you reaching the quota so fast? We have to do a deep dive into this because every single day we're reaching the quota too quickly. Shorts feed, currently empty state, no videos yet. Okay, you know what? Let's upload a video live. Let's upload a video live. Let's send this to, let's send it, brah. Let's send it. All right, let's go. So Moonshot said very interesting. They have the vertical integration all the way to rocketry, which is wild to think about. So they have it raw earth all the way to cars, self-driving. They have the compute. They don't have the models, and they have the rocketry. Excuse me. Let's bring this open. So that's why they bought the Cursor team for $60 billion. It used to be 50, now it's 60. Let's go to upload, show in Finder. All right, let's go down here. Let's upload the video. All right, so we're uploading our first short and we're gonna put it into the Othello. Yeah, I have a playlist for marriage. When I hear something that's brilliant, I'm like, marriage playlist. I hear something brilliant, kids playlist. So when I have marriage and I have kids, I go, all right, what do these smart people that are way smarter than me say about marriage or kids? I'm like, that's really good. That's really good. I have a yearly thing that I listen to yearly. That's what it comes down to. Charles, you should have the chat open because that's really what people are talking about. What about Minimax? We need GTA. My site is not on Next.js, is it? Is it? All right. That would be funny if it is. I don't think it is it? All right. Holy cow.
We need GTA. That's the only reason I can be part of this community. It's just we need GTA.
How about GTA launches their own GTA instead of waiting years? Didn't they put out a video, everyone's so excited, and then you see the video and you go, oh wow, there's a lot of sin in this video. And you go, thank I'm not part of this world. Just absolute debauchery. Debauchery. That's what it is. Intel agencies, completely ingrained and nestled into the gaming community. It's like Hollywood, but for games. They're like, oh, these smart people. No. This is all programming. All programming. Okay, give me a TDLR, whatever the heck that is. What are you talking about? Caveats worth knowing. The throttling of Cloudflare copyright is owned by hosting an iframe that loads their copyright game assets, even via is a real risk you're carrying, not a hypothetical one. All right. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, we got Quigopo. I put Minimax in Claude Harness. It's actually pretty good in the Anthropic Harness. So much for the influence, $10 a month. I don't think I'll ever give it up at that price. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like whatever model you're doing is good enough. just start building something. Start creating. That's enough of this just like scratching backs. It's like everyone at the top is all integrated with Anthropic, Oracle, NVIDIA, Meta. They're all, it's like enough about the models and just create something. That's why when people come into the stream and like, what are you creating, bro? Bro, what are you creating? I'm like, I respect that. It's not what are you using. It's not what are you using. Doesn't matter. What are you creating? What's the functionality? What's the value? What's the value I'm getting? You know? Apparently messages contain URLs getting eaten by YouTube. Yeah. They don't allow URLs anymore. Obviously. Like, my mom's watching a live stream and she clicks on a URL and her whole bank account is, you know, drained. That's kind of a big deal. All right, so this is the, okay, that's the drag and drop. Okay, good. All right, 2 intentional gaps deferred. Othello shorts, okay, that's fine. AI titles prefill is not in this commit. We'll put it in this commit. Come on now. The process must include transcription of the video that's uploaded so you can think of the title and description before it goes into the members area or an article is created. Once I get this done, you have no idea. We're going to the firmament. We're going to the firmament. That's a full integration. The whole thing is stacked. Okay. I don't have time to read all of this. Give this to me in one full sentence with great grammar, because we got people in the chat that want this, and personally, I got to satisfy their desires. Just smearing caulk everywhere. Oh yeah, dude, caulking is, I've caulked so much and done the worst jobs. Dude, caulking is an art. That is an art form. I've caulked so many bathrooms. All right, I don't know. I don't have time to read this. That's what I said. Drop the entire contents. All right, say this in English, bro. So it never executes during server rendering, and that in one breath is the entire static, no Docker, no Python, browser assembly integration of Grand Theft Auto Vice City into your next. All right. I don't need the complications. Pretend like I'm in kindergarten. Say it in 15 words or less. Dude, come on. I'm a vibe coder. Copy that into Games Vice City. Yes. Yes. Okay. When does a vibe coded session start? Oh boy, that's funny. Yes, do that perfectly. All right. You know what, Dot? Dot, become part of the community. Become part of the community. What is Track saying? Hey, Charles, the evil game is so good. Keep it up. But can you make a feature here, whoever gets the most scores on it, it clips the entire game or something and it shows their gameplay as if showcasing how good the player is. Meaning it makes a video of the top player, updates every time somebody gets a high score, then the previous best score, it showcases the video. Also, Wanderer is an all-right game itself, but in the way it's poorly and barely works, I recommend swapping the app for a different game. Dot is subscribed. All right, that's a good feature. That's a good feature. I'll put that into the features list. I'll consider that. Let's go to feature. Oh, whoa, we got a new one. Personal blog space. Because if a user writes a good blog, you as an admin can repost it. So is that going to be, oh, we have a comment to it. This would allow insane news, data aggregation, basically educational content. So would that live in the iCharles.com? Would you be contributors to the iCharles.com? Because I was in the car yesterday and I was thinking about it, and I was like, it started to rain, and I'm like, what if I have my brainstorming, my Friday whiteboards, my pivots, and my shorts all have articles. And then it's articles, and then it's tags for whatever it is. And then you can subscribe to just the brainstorming, just the pivots. And then only if you're a member does the video show up for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tuesday and Thursday, it's free. That's on YouTube. That's disseminated through YouTube. But an article shows up. It links within each other. How it's made at the actual code level, which AI uses. It doesn't use the interface. It uses the code, so it can jump around. It's faster to use the code than the interface because you have ads and all this other crap that pulls in. Dude, that would be insane for SEO. That would be insane. You know why? Look at this. I was on Cloudflare. I was on Claude, nope. I was on Cloudflare, and I was looking at my dashboard. Let's make sure that nothing is pulled up. Look at this web traffic. Look at this web traffic. Just want to make sure nothing's... Look at this web traffic. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. I don't have anything on there. That thing is going to go through the roof when I start doing AEO, SEO, friendly articles with videos, and then people join. Like, I don't think you people understand. You're the early adopters. Early adopters. This is what the doctor ordered since 1985. Man. Okay, so it's done. It's in Othello. What do we title this? Can I even do a different... let's go with, I don't even know what's a create your own future. All right, we'll go with just the hashtag. Yes, gosh.
It's not available for ads because you're talking about the United States government. You talked about Bernie Sanders and Donald J. Trump and the intelligence agencies, so you're not allowed to be monetized.
Let's go public. All right, let's publish this. And that's published. All right, you know what? I want to cancel my other shorts. Opus. Here we go. Let's cancel my other. I don't need any more crap going out. Look at this crap. This is AI slop right there. This is AI slop. Posted, scheduled. No. We're not sending out crap anymore. This is a non-crap community. Dude, what is... Oh my gosh. Deleting this. This is absolute. We're only doing high quality. We're only doing high quality. 4 more. Posted, scheduled. No. This community deserves better. We're deleting these, and we're deleting my account. We're done. No more AI slop. That's what we do here. Charles, read your comments. You're not like Sneeko. Sneeko reads his comments. Sneeko's back in New York City, right? I don't know anything about like streamers. The problem with streamers is they just react to each other. They don't create original content. That's why I always say create content. All right, so now this is gonna go to, holy cow. Stop asking me questions and just build the program. All right, so I just added a video in the Othello YouTube playlist. Oh my gosh. Request a, is this the form? Yeah, all right. We gotta move this over here.
Hi, YouTube, could I just use your servers for free?
That's interesting, a blog space. Tell me if this is public or not. That's a good idea. Public or members only. And by public, I mean a website. That'd be interesting, actually. I actually had that idea years ago. where I have the community and then people just aggregate their, it's kind of like any other organization. You know, you're at the New York Post, you have writers and people follow their op-eds. And then they post it to Substack or Medium or, you know, something like that, or X. You know, I know that's popular. All right, let's see. I just added a video. Let's go here. All right, what are you saying in the comments? It's supposed to AEO. I thought you were supposed to use AEO now. Yep. When will 5.6? So that's the thing, Dot. That's the thing, Dot. Dot is about building, and then whatever happens, happens. Okay, let's see. Update. Decision for Charles on scope. Cloudflare, phase 4 scope, schema, plus status, default. Okay, the full pipeline you're describing has 4 distinct concerns, and shipping them all in one commit is high risk. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. Come on now. Come on now. Is this thinking? No, that was part of doing. Okay. Migration for review. We already have the pivot process that we've been talking about. Clearly, you're either hallucinating or not understanding what I'm saying. I'm going to be uploading a video, and when I drag and drop it onto the videos page, which I have the URL and I posted it above, you're going to go through the entire process of it going to Cloudflare, rendering in Cloudflare, transcribing through WhisperFlow, and then creating AEO and SEO friendly videos and articles. Study the pivot process. Yeah, we're not doing Discord. Shut up. Discord? Email? You're off your meds right now. You already have the process. Just give me a handoff prompt. Holy cow, send that one out. Okay, but what is the best fight? Yeah, I would say faster, which need to be faster than Python. I think that's for our legendary why is this a thing? So you're saying, so what out of this, what would you say? It's going to scaffold a fresh one. I will brand new project at no public. Drop the integration into TextB. What? Tell me a different. Same as I just said, just with Electron Wrapper, Tory. I don't know what that means. We just got to get these videos up and running, and we got to go through the news. Too much is going on. U.S. versus China. We're not talking about Estonia. Estonia, my friend Estonia. We're in a bubble. Yeah, we're in a bubble. Just shares are going through the roof. United States had their best week in years. People are getting laid off. They don't know what to do. They need to come here. China's blocking everything. By the way, I have this. It's getting charged. Literally, oh, it's fully charged right here. Or maker of popular smart fires. This is what I'm talking about. This isn't even a United States company. I think this was in like Sweden or something. Where do they file it? Where do they file it? Where do they file it? In the United States. This is where the money is. This is where the money is. Estonia. Estonia. It's great, actually. This company is good. I highly recommend this company. Not investment advice. I'm just saying it's a great product. I can't believe as far as it did. Like that is pure, that's pure like quality. Good product, good interface, good app, fast, brilliant. And then they added in the recurring revenue every single month. I don't have that, I don't pay for it. I have a free membership for my life, but for everyone else they pay for it. Brilliant company. Like that was well done. By the way, Google, 100% agree with everyone that was said on moonshots. 100% agree, okay? Moonshot said something, and it was very funny. What Apple did was innovate one product very well over the course of time. A phone, a tablet, a computer, a server, monitors, whatever. Google, the issue with Google right now is why do you even have Notebook LM? Why do you have all these things that are not talking to each other? Google Glass, I remember I went to an event. I tried it on. I don't think I have actually it's in my Instagram. I tried on Google Glass and I was like, this is the future. It was a little thing that was right here. It was a little cube and I forgot what it did. Maybe it had a display, maybe it took pictures, I don't know. Maybe it talked to you, I forgot. That was, 12, 13 years ago. Google lost to Meta on the glasses. What are you thinking, dude? Google, you had the first smart glasses. Reiterate. And now we have a product. Now we have Ray-Bans. Now we have whoever you want to go with. It's crazy. Like they, at their last event, was like, we have Google Glasses. Bro, you had Google Glasses 15 years ago. What are you talking about? Why didn't you just reiterate on the same glasses to get better? It's the same reason when I put out a games and then why is this a thing comes in and is like AI slop. UI is terrible. Yeah, I know, it's the first one. It's MVP. We're putting out MVP. Of course it's not be great. Google Glass, I saw a kid walking around with it in New York City. Nerd. Okay, now people are literally wearing glasses with cameras, Bluetooth, videos, displays. You know how, why, by the way? I'm a triathlete. There are really good sport glasses because they need to be incredible at the sun. They have to cover your whole face, pretty much. So your whole face is covered. It's not just like fashion. It's, everyone's seen it, the glasses that come over there. But there are glasses, granted they're probably bulky and I am not gonna buy it, but if they make glasses, and they do, this company, I forgot the name of it, I was gonna buy it. It literally has speed, heart rate, it has all the things instead of your bike computer. The bike computer is that little device that's in between the handlebars. That's now on the display. You could do that with anything. You could do that with anything. I don't know why I just got passionate about that, but there you go. Select. Thank you. It's about time. Why is this a thing? It's about time. You want your GTA. You're going to get your GTA against me. Against my will. Against my will. Who cares about my will? Nobody cares about my will. All right. Yep. Oh my gosh. I literally went on the glasses tirade, and then we see Zucks up there with these. He looks like Cruella DeVille. The one thing I have to say, though, the nerds are in charge now. The nerds are in charge. This has 63 sources, and those are all social media sources. How interesting is that? How interesting is that? It is pulling in from a short form social media site, a video site, and the original social media. Wow. See, that's thinking. Why is it not pulling in like right here? This is pulling in from Google, Reddit. Why is it pulling in from social media sites? I know it's about social media, but that's interesting. Then you got CNBC, Reuters, and then that's interesting. I like to see, I tried to build this. Here we go. Calls for dropping, easing bias in inflation. Inflation, high interest rates, doesn't matter anymore. People are not thinking about that. They're only thinking about this. This is all they care about. This is all they care about. They don't care about the cost of living, the taxes, the school board taxes. They're all passing. Government's getting bigger locally, statewide, federally, everything. And then anti-gravity comes out with 2, triples Gemini Limited. It's crazy. I don't know why. Google, I don't know. Google's very interesting. They're also trying to disrupt their ad revenue in search. So you know what they said?
While you're searching for your
vacation, we're gonna be able to nudge you. That's what they said.
we're going to be able to nudge the user to places they didn't even think about.
Okay, so when I hear that, I go, so what you're doing is you're controlling the path to my outcome and you get money from that. So that's search, but with ads. That's what I'm talking about. Well, Mr. Dot, if I can call you that pronoun, I am. Not gonna take that back. Department of Transportation, Dot. What is AGI? Because the definition that Mark Miller put into the community, which you should join if you want to become a regular high IQ person, is why is this a thing? We need to have a discussion here. Discussion here, please. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. All right. Yeah, no, dude, Estonia.
We're in an AI bubble.
Dude, Estonia, do you guys have electricity yet? You know, like, what are you talking about?
The United States is so ignorant.
Yeah, well, that's against our will until COVID, you know? Like, we were throwing snowballs at each other for fun. And then the cell phone got dropped, and now we're all a bunch of slaves to it. I was talking to a young guy, he's 24, 25. He started college in 2019 and then took, I think, 1 or 2 years off and was like, should I even continue doing this? He saw society as a young kid, 18 years old, to right now, so yeah, 25, go from 2019 to 2026. The most pivotal years of society in a while. In a while. It was probably the most pivotal since World War II. People are obsessed and not talk. He was like, they're obsessed, they're all cheating, they're all using AI, they're not thinking, they're not talking to each other, they're not participating in class, they're not raising their hand, nobody's meeting, there's no group projects. I was like, that sounds like a nightmare, bro. I was standing for your upload. Okay, so now we're ready for the upload. All right, boys and girls, ready for a failure live? Ready for someone to hack into me and I lose my marbles? All right. We got to do a timeout. We got to do a timeout. Here it is. Let's see what happens. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. All right. All right. What was I talking about here? I don't know what today's whiteboard is going to be. But A, I got to make sure it records. Number 2, I got to make sure the audio is on. Number 3 is I got to make sure that the text is not backwards. I didn't even know that was. Who is going to have backwards text? That makes no sense. Why is that even a feature? And why is that the default? Like, I need to see the screen on what is visible. Of course, everyone's going to be on selfie mode. No one's going to be on, like, lookout mode. Well, actually, no, if you're filming. All right, that was a stupid comment. I take that back. All right, how to think. We'll just say that. How to think. Boy, you're in a great mood, Charles. Oh, man. You know why? I have 2.8 gigs? That is not 2.8 gigs. Are you kidding me? Why did you launch behind me? Okay. Oh, did I just upload the wrong thing? Oh, crap. Cancel. Let's cancel. It was right. Oh, I was wrong. All right, I'm sorry, AI. I'm sorry. All right, this is, how to think right here. Wow, it does suggested. That's brilliant. Okay. How to think. All right, upload
to stream. I don't know what that means. I was gonna say 2.8 gigs. So it's very interesting that Cloudflare charges you per minute used. It's a very interesting metric. It makes sense, obviously, but it's a very interesting metric. It's not like Google. Google just goes on size. You know, how much storage are you using? It's not saying, well, this one user uses our servers once a day and this one uses it all day. It just goes space on our servers, which is very interesting. It's a very interesting business model because you're essentially not scaling, or no, you are scaling. You are scaling to the size of the company. All right, let's see if this is actually working. Just uploaded. All right, so what are we doing here? Shipped. Games, Vice City. All right, go play around, boys and girls. Where's Vice City? Let's see if this looks like absolute dog duty. Off the line. Minesweep, Lost. Where is it? Oh, Muhammad and Trax going at it. Yeah, I don't see it. Why is it my move? I didn't join anything. Chess? You want me to play chess? All right, it's not even in here. Boo. Are they saying GTA in here? Yeah, it's saying Vice City. All right, let's see, Vice. Imagine that, we get to a point where 100 were, all right, that's not working. Games. Why would it default to something else? Vice City. Why would it default to posts? That's weird. It's changing the URL. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Huh. Put in the memory markdown file, never to give me the localhost, but in fact, give me the URL iCharles.com and not localhost because I'm not local. All right, let's see if that. 3 gigs? Did you see the tribe was giving Starlink? They all addicted to their phones? No. Wow, I could see that. The cell phone is essentially all of our desires are satiated on the cell phone. All of them. Whatever you want. You want food, you want water, you want to watch pretty girls, you want to watch sports, you want drama, do you want to get angry, do you want to be happy, do you want to be content, do you want to learn, whatever. Whatever you want, it's on that device. It literally is, if Satan can literally invent anything, it would be that. It would be that. If you want to sin all day, you have your cell phone. You have your cell phone. That's what it is. All right, well, the video probably did not do anything. All right, contact Charles. What was your... Contact Charles has this weird red border over it. Okay. What is up with you in dark mode? I don't like dark mode. I gotta say to... All right, let's go over here. Let's open up a new chat. This is... Our members are requesting different games. Give me the next 5 most popular games from this website. Okay. Let me go into that message by Trax. He actually had something good. We'll go that's easy. We'll go completed. We'll move this over here. Go there, open that. Send it, brah. Brah, just send it. Okay, now we got 5 open. Okay, so confirmed your upload didn't reach my pipeline. 3 pieces of evidence. Okay, wonderful. Let's make sure that my video reaches your pipeline. 2 specific things to try now. Where to drop. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. I know. It's been my bad. I went from my server to YouTube and now to Cloudflare. And it's probably at 600, 700,000 hallucination rate. Okay, that. And then where did the screenshot go? Where did the screenshot go? Okay.
I don't know where I did my drag and drop, but
You already saw the destination. See attached. See attached. All right. Memory updated. And so where is Vice City? Anyone doing anything for the weekend? I'm probably going to the beach. I might bring my mom into the city to check out the big boats. We have the USS Intrepid that was in World War II. The videos in there is pretty wild. They just had, imagine that, you just, or a kamikaze, you just literally drove your plane into a aircraft carrier. Dude, everything was electronic, or everything was mechanical, by the way. They were, the people before us were way smarter than us. We're a bunch of dumb bricks. Good, yes. Now, what happens when your video, okay, so are you saying to try it again? All right, let's try it again. Go here, drop in the video. Let's drop in this video. It's the pivot, and idea thinking. Upload to stream. I wonder, that's, just tried again. I'm probably just gonna open a new window because we're at what? Yeah, we're at 830,000. It's probably just absolutely, it's probably in North Korea right now. Thinking, Charles just tried again. Let me immediately check the logs in DB to see what happened this time. Yeah. Give me a handoff prompt because we're going into a new chat. You're done. You're done. Thank you for your service. You did absolutely nothing for me. Okay, so we got to go to the bottom. All right, so asteroids. Wow, that's fun. Solitaire. I think I tried solitaire, but it wasn't good. Classic merge puzzle with a twist. Space spinball. Mobile first pinball. Oh, cool. Let's do number 3. 13th century trading resource idle game. Set and forget engagement loop. No violence. Fits the tone. Yeah, let's do 3, 4, and 5. Let's do 3, 4, and 5. Let's do those. All right. Let me, 0 traces again. Same as before. The post is never reaching iCharles. Adding, yes, of course. Hello? Hello? Dark mode is good for the eyes. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. 413. Yeah, that's weird because I paid yesterday, I paid last night. I paid for the community that's showing up every day. I paid $5 yesterday to Cloudflare. I said, let's go big. Let's go big. All right, that's... Did I send it? No. Let's send that. Now we had the debug logging in the drag and drop handler to shows the, oh, that's a good idea. Let's go here. Where's the console? Let's expand this bad boy. Let's go a little bit larger over here. Move that. All right, where's the console? Which one is it? Show console drawer. Is it? No. No. Where's the console? Am I losing my marbles? Oh, here it is. There we go. Okay. All right. Good idea, Charles. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Let's upload another video and see what the logs do. Upload stream. All right. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's a PWA app. Huh. Who would have thunk? I made a Discord with AI if you want to use. It's for promoting. Dude, Discord? Is Discord still a thing? Failed to load. Okay, well, that's pretty easy. Okay, we'll just copy that. Copy council. All right, let's go to Visual Code. Let's go over here. Okay. Wow. What? Why is it at Cloudflare? What? Huh. Why is it at Cloudflare? All right, so far so good. Runs entirely in your browser. Why is it on Cloudflare? How do I have access to their subdomain net? Like, what? Let's see if it actually loads. No, we don't want full screen. To show your cursor, press escape. Okay. Wow, look at this game. I'm winning. I'm winning right now. Yeah, I don't know if we're doing Vice City. It's in Russian too. Oh boy. All right, well, yeah, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, to be honest. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Puts a subdomain and puts it on Cloudflare? Like, dude, what are you doing? I literally gave it the exact spot. All right, we'll close that down. We're not worrying about. Here we go. This is what we're worried about. This is what we're worried about. All right, copy console. Console, Charles, it's console. All right, there you go. Let me, 2 console lines that you posted unrelated to the upload. Yes, it is related to the upload. Everything I'm posting is from the DevTools console when I upload the video. Wow. Dude, 4.7 is actually poo right now. It is poo-poo. It is not getting what I'm dropping down at all. At all. All right, so that is putting in games into the, okay, it's putting it into the games area. At least this guy knows what it's talking about. Fix the styling, hurry up. Let's commit that. Found it, there you go. Found it, yay, found it. 4.7 on high mode, found it, yay. It's like, brah, come on now, come on. Yeah, let's get that out of here. Let's see what other bugs are in here. Dark mode compliance. Complacent. Compliant. What word is this? Is that even a word? Yeah, you just gave me a word that I didn't even know. Embeds do not allow the dark mode rule set of stylization. That's a $2 word. That's a $2 word. Yeah, downloading, I guess. Downloading progress bar or build a proper implementation because Claude is so dumb. I know. You literally need to, like, it's like a toddler walking to kindergarten. You just gotta, like, hold its hand and be like, no, we're putting it into games, community/games/Vice City. The CADs are so bad. What? No, that's not real. You have a red line across it? That's not real. You can see the text defines placement should never be the case. As you can see, the text defines button and placement. Oh. Got it. Okay. I was like, there's a red line. All right, we'll just use this. Actually, yeah, let's open up a new one. Because the video, I can't wait to shoot a video and actually have it go public, because that's where the bread and butter is going to be made. That's why people are going to join and remain here. All right, let's go down. Let's put this on
permissions. Let's go over here. Copy to Claude. Yeah, I tried to download something that, let's send that, have you watch a video. I don't know how Claude or AI cannot watch videos. I have no idea why that's like so hard. Extremely laggy. Everything is so laggy. Messages and DMs don't even send for like 20 seconds. Games are so laggy. Posts are so laggy. Reposts, likes, pretty much everything is laggy. Determine what the cause of all this lag. Fix it immediately. Yeah, I was probably working on something yesterday. It was probably that. I was working on a lot yesterday. Today, it's, it's normal. Oh, there you go. All right. That should be in Othello. That shouldn't be in the videos area. Okay. Boys and girls, we got our first video. Talk about laggy, that's laggy. Oh my gosh. You didn't just do that, did you? Okay.
This is AI slop.
Well, it's still going, so that's not bad. I'm not mad at that. The button should go away. I wonder how this looks on mobile. The video itself is very, very low level. Very low level. I don't know if it's actually downloading it into, it's one of these. Continue, here we go. It's this chat right here. Very low level, because in YouTube, it's not that low level. Let's see how it comes up on YouTube. Yeah. There you go. Thank you, whoever liked it. We got a view. We got a view on YouTube. It shouldn't be in videos. It should only be in Othello. And it should be, yeah, that's that quality. I don't know what it's doing. We have to wait till it's done though. And then the right one is me putting large videos into the members area. This is debugging. And then this is adding in videos. All right, unless your contractor pays. What? It's starting to rain? Check DMs. It looks so long to make the Discord, and I totally put in so much effort. All right, I'm sorry, Trax. Let's check the DMs. It took like 10 minutes to make. Am I logged in on Discord? Well, this should be lowercase and this uppercase. Accept invite. I am a human. Yeah, should I open it? So this is the there we go. Carl Bot. Who's Carl Bot? Downloading one update. All right. What is the left? What is this? Is that just Discord? What the heck is that? So what is Discord for? I still don't understand. Is it just like people talking in DMs? Is that really what it is? Is that what Discord is? And what is up with these things? Is that just, let's refresh. Is that you? How is it downloading so many updates? This is crazy. Hello. Hello. There we go. All right. So it brought me into down here. No trolling. Wow. Look at Trax. Trax really came in with the HR department right here.
There is no trolling. Is this you or is this, it is Trax. Trax said, what is these things though? Now, are you hacking my Mac laptop right now? Discord is basically a whole community. You can share live screen or audio. You can share live screen sharing or audio. Yeah, I hear streamers talk about that. When I was a loser in 2021. And they're like, oh, let's connect on Discord and then let's go live on Discord.
And then I signed up for it and I was like, I just signed up and that was it. All right, people, if you want to join my Discord, you got to be respectful unless you're from Estonia. And there's no spamming. That is absolutely a fact. There's definitely no doxing, even though all of your information is with the NSA. Allegedly, supposedly, my opinion, this is not investment advice.
Listen to staff.
Did you think of this or was this AI? Definitely not this, because then everyone has to go to confession, okay? We're not doing that. No trolling, no harassment, stay on topic. Wow. Tracks. This is, stay on topic is the biggest thing, okay? We're not talking about,
oh, well, this person's ready for re-election. And I'll tell you, I had a date the other day, and oh man, she fancied me. So, I just met her at the local watering hole.
All right, use appropriate usernames and avatars. Report issues. How do you report issues? How do you go, Miller, you also said you can go live on this thing? This is such a boomer moment.
What's this thing that kids are using? It's called Discord.
All right, where did I say hello? Hello. All right, hello, I'll give you owner roles so you have full access. Looks like this is for me, might just be for you. Looks like this is for me. All right, get roles. All right, we'll give you 100% on that one. Hey, Dan. Hey, down there, Trax. All right. If anyone wants to join the Discord, it is 150-737-6277. Oh my gosh. I got a question, boss. Yes.
When we're creating different channels, should we have the slug kind of the name? It's a unique username, so it's easy for people to find. No, let's just have a bunch of random letters, numbers. That's funny. I've been at those meetings when I was at Oppenheimer Funds. They're putting out a new product, and they had a company-wide, what should we name this? Everyone had to give, I think, 2 names, or they couldn't leave the meeting, or they couldn't vote or something. And I sat there, I was like, dude, this is what corporate America is, and I have to be here for another 50 years. I'm like, this is rotting my core. I was like 22 at the time, 23, so. I was a maniac down at the Trade Center. Gosh, people are still doing that. Let's get on a Zoom call. Are we able to get on the Zoom call and talk about the new product we're launching? Let's call it Notebook LM.
Whoa, that's a good idea. Yeah, because it's like a notebook, and it's like a learning model. So it's like a Notebook LM. Yeah, that's a good idea. Even though we have Gemini, let's have it totally separate than everything else. It's like, dude, what? And then Google came out and they're like, we're gonna have a new thing. It's like, we don't need new things. We just need you to condense. We need to condense. So like, we're gonna come out with something called Omni, where everything is under it. Oh, okay, like every other company? They're coming out with something that rivals OpenClaw. It's like, what are we doing at Google? Like, I know you have infinite cache, but so does Apple, and Apple doesn't make stupid mistakes like that, besides those ugly eyewear. And they don't like releasing M5s. All right, Charles. Okay, let's see. Shipped. The 413 is dead. Diagnosis complete. Okay, I need it, and you're at 100%. We're done here. Give me a handoff prompt. We're continuing this in another. Uploading 23%. Progress bar. Hold on. Wait a minute. Do we have motion? Do we have motion? Are we going somewhere with this? Everybody join the Discord, even though that's not part of the build. Should we build our own Discord? Isn't the Discord what we're supposed to be doing in chat? You know? Isn't this what we're supposed to be doing here? You know? Look at that. Look at that. What is this? What did Mark Miller say? Bike crashes might be... Oh my gosh, dude. I've been in... Oh! 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 That is that AI or is that real? Oh! That's AI. That's AI. Okay. Tell me that's AI. Tell me that's AI. Dude, that's gotta be AI. No way that's real. That's no way that's real. There's no way that's real. Oh, dude. That's AI. That's AI. That has to be. That has to be. Tell me that's... Okay. Holy cow. Because I've been in major bike crashes, but bikes don't do that. People don't do that. Yeah, that's AI. Okay. Sheesh. Mark Miller, are we spreading... All right, Mark Miller. You're getting an at. That's interesting. I did not. Mark Miller. Misinformation 101. Banned for life from the community. Oh my gosh, dude. Dude, I've been in so many bike crashes. I got many concussions. I got 2 concussions that I know from a bike crash. And they are not pleasant. You can't take a shower for like 3 days without extreme pain. All right, so did the video actually land? Did the actual video land? All right, this needs to continue. We need to get out of these chats. These are just absolute brutal chats. All right, so that is the styling on the contact. Let's get that away. All right, let's go do more bugs. Yeah, Discord. What about this? We got this. Your boy. Oh, yeah, by the way, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's go like this. The embed is not good. The embed is not good. All right, let's go over here. The X embed is not good. Fix. And for all social medias, use the main feed, iCharles.com/community. Use the main feed, iCharles. Oh, I gotta charge my phone, by the way. Actually, no, I shouldn't do it live because then it's gonna pop up. If you need coding advice, ideas for how that does it. All right, so that's good. That bug is done. Let's get that out. These are the 2 most important ones right here. We got to get the shorts up and running. Of course, why is this a thing? It's going to be like, this is the worst. This is the worst. This is the worst UI experience of my life. This is the worst UI. Well, thank you for the Discord. Paste into Claude 3rd window because holy cow. R word. We need a paste bin. I I don't even know if we can even install this. It's crazy how dumb Claude has gotten. It's frightening. Shorts? Are we calling it shorts instead of Othello? Okay, all right. Oh, now people are gonna make fun of me for this build.
This is AI slop.
Okay, it does roll though. It does roll. That's pretty smooth. Look at that. Look at that, boys and girls. Obviously the quality's not good. The quality's not good. Shorts. All right, we'll call it shorts. We'll leave it shorts, even though it's Othello. We gotta give some to my cat when I was growing up. Look at the quality difference, though. It's literally at the same time, too. Look how much I spit on my computer monitor. All right, let's get rid of these, and that. And now let's do more bugs. What time is it? 12:09, perfect. All right, let's go over here. Asteroids. It doesn't work? Oh, that's stupid. That is dumb. Let's go over here. Barely works. Yeah, I don't even know if that's gonna be up and running. I have to put that in this chat over here. Tell me if the 3 new games work, actually. Let's go like this. Let's copy that. We'll say working on. We'll put that into this chat over here. We'll send that out. Then we'll go to the embed. Oh, they're watering the plants in the office. That's very kind of them. And now let's go to, let's take that away. Yeah, what? What are we saying? What are we saying? We need translation. We need translation. Translation. There we go. It already knew that I wanted to go to Russian. It already knew I wanted to go to Russian. That's like, that's wild, actually, to be honest. Let's copy that image. Let's see if this works. Let's go into there. There we go. Let's send that out. That's an easy one. That's an easy bug. Let's see what's going on with the news. There's no button like on the desktop. You can't add bugs on mobile. You already saw this. New video thumb on feed. Is it really? Is the new video on the feed? Everyone, if you want to join the Discord, yeah, buddy, repost. Oh my gosh, dude. When you turn yourself into a meme. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's too funny. Claude understands Russian. That's funny. Oh, is this the video? See, that's how. I'm glad I did not go with YouTube. I almost put a whole. It didn't even open in YouTube. That's weird. Fix up? What is fix ups? That's X? Huh. What is fix ups? That's weird. Yeah. Whoa. My boy's on a, what is this? Is that a, what kind of, is that a clamp? Husky. DeWalt. Look at these well-known brands. Space Ho. Dude. Oh, what did I create? What did I create? All right, let's go to bugs, dark mode. Let's copy that. Oh yeah, by the way, talking about news, remove the, no. Remove the no. what did you originally say? Because I like, just remove the icon. Just remove the icon. Circular Saw! Where the evil glitch game, there is a showcase video of the top player and how they played. Yes, I did. I did. That would mean I would have to record every single game, which would be kind of intense, I'm assuming. Screen record every single game and then throw it away if it's not the top game. But if you beat it already, congratulations. Yeah, we're just going to throw away the IC, which should be a logo, but we don't have one. So we're just gonna do IC gone, and then it's just Charles. Yeah, I know you're gonna say, well, I can't believe that. Now, listen. Okay, quota cost this entire operation. Both videos are live and rendering perfectly on iCharles Othello verified. Yes, but it's in terrible condition. It is in terrible condition. The issue is that the rendering looks like it's in 360 instead of 1080p. Okay, only OpenRouter free API was used and that has no quota. I wonder if I should put it on Cloudflare. I think, you know what because yesterday I was going back and forth on the video that I filmed for you guys that did not come out good. I was thinking, what if Monday, Wednesday, Friday, those videos are for members? Okay, Tuesday, Thursday is the top of the funnel for people that want a little bit of content. That's enough. You know, you just do 2 days of content. Then I was thinking about shorts, but shorts really, no money is in shorts, so we're not doing it for money, but maybe it's top of the funnel, but then it's a pain, honestly, to upload the short and then the short goes over there. So maybe I'm just going to upload all shorts to Cloudflare, and then that's essentially the scrolling. That's what I'm thinking. I haven't beaten it. However, I've gotten a score of 207,000? What the heck? That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. Yeah. This is going to be, look at this. The deepfake abuse case at PA High School. I'm telling you right now, if that bike crash is the worst the video of deepfaking is going to get, we're all going to be confused. So guess what they did? Was it Google? Yeah, Google, I think, did it, and then OpenAI went on top of it. And essentially, what they're doing now is watermarking that it's AI. This should clearly be, so what they're doing is, they're doing it for 2 reasons. The first reason is so you don't get fooled. That's the obvious reason. The second reason, though, is so they can brag to other people on how good they can produce videos. That's probably why they're doing it. They're like, yeah, but we also want to make sure that you know it's AI, but we're also watermarking so you know how good we can do videos. That's essentially why they're doing it. But why am I bringing that up? Because the government is not leading AI at all. There's no regulation behind AI. So the government's 6 months behind, 12 months behind. It's like a mega corporation on steroids. Mega corporations, to do anything, it goes through legal, it goes through counsel, it goes through marketing, it goes through sales, it goes through HR, and then they'll put it out, and then they already lost. The trend is already done. That's why Google's coming out with all these things that are so far behind. Oh, why you putting out an OpenClaw? There is an OpenClaw. There's a Hermes agent. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing glasses? You invented glasses. And now you're coming back out with glasses? It makes no sense. And to be honest, I don't think glasses will be widely adopted for the general public. I think it's just going to be content creators and people like me that want to see how fast they're riding their bike or running or their heart rate and everything. Instead of looking down at their watch, they just look up once and they see it. And maybe it flashes one every minute, so it's not consistently in your face and you're not getting distracted by it. But this right here is going to be the biggest thing. I know someone's kid who their friend put out a fake video. It went viral on a Friday, all through the weekend, and on Monday, the kid, I think, got suspended or something because it was a fake video about this kid, and they put it to AI and whatever. I don't know. I don't know the whole details. The kid was like 11 or 12. So, yeah, this is superimposed. Look at that. Look at that. Against her will. 9th grade. 14 or 15-year-olds. That's the issue. That's the only thing that government is unable to get behind fast enough, is ban, like, AI should be available, but there needs to be guardrails so this stuff does not happen. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing that I have an issue with. I do want to shoot that long-form video. And did the actual land? All right, let's make sure this lands. Thinking. Okay, tell me when it shows. Let's see if it landed in the videos area. Personal videos. No, it did not. So that did not land. Open eye, personal video. Yeah, it's not showing. It is not showing. So it's saying to inspect and go here. Yeah. It did not land. I need a handoff prompt. I can't be dealing with you anymore. We're closing you out. Give me a handoff prompt. I have to do this in a new window. Right now, you're hallucinating against my will. We need to stream where Charles plays his own games on Night Charles. Yeah, dude. I got to be honest. I think I'm hardening the content that is going out. So in other words, vibe coding. Next week, it's going to be so much better. I have so many ideas that I'm going to implement. And I'm going to have a structure to the stream and a structure to the content, because I need to be able to have a top of the funnel where people come in, they enjoy it, they subscribe, the videos go out Tuesday, Thursday. Then I have the website being pulled in by Google and AI. You saw it on Cloudflare's like whatever, tens of thousands of people. It's probably all bots and crawlers anyway. It's not real people. But if they're crawling and there's that many, that website's going to be pulled up on something at one time. It's the compound effect by Darren Hardy. Darren Hardy talked about it. It's compound effect. Mike Olson talked about it as well. Or Jeff Olson? I don't know. One of the Olsons. And you just compound that over weeks and months, and you have all these articles getting written, and then you have paywalls and videos behind it, and it's Cloudflare. It's not banging the system, and then they join, and they're like, oh, this is a cool community. I don't think you understand what we're building here. A gaming stream? Add more cameras? Oh my gosh. On the Discord, we made a sticker of your face. Maybe you should implement your own emoji stickers. My own emojis. Where do I? It's a simple Discord server I made like 10 minutes ago. How do I zoom in on this? I got it. That was from yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, you see the whole city behind me. You see Times Square behind me. You see all the tourists. Let's see, how many people are down there? I can't really see. It's a nice day though. It hit 91 this week. That is way too hot for an immediate shock to the system. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Hello, I'd like to order a Dunkin' Donuts triple latte. Put 3 spritzes of strawberry syrup. Not real. Oh my gosh.
We should be doing this in the Botenston, in the, what are we doing this? Do this in the chat. Mark Miller, misinformation, sending the misinformation. All right, yeah, we need a new chat. Okay, there we go. Thank you for the handoff. Let's copy this. Thank you for your service. Not really, though. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Didn't really do anything. Let's send that out. This guy is trying to find out why. So that's the question. Should I put all videos on Cloudflare? Oh, gosh. You guys are draining my bank account. And then, well, it found out why it's not returning 1080p. I wonder if it's actually playing from my database or from YouTube's. Excuse me, but that's pretty amazing that it was able to do this. If it's actually using YouTube. It's like what is the value? Maybe I go to videos and then shorts are in there. Maybe I added shorts up here. Like this is fine. It shouldn't be in here. Don't tell me it actually created a article. Let's hope it didn't create an article. Yeah, that needs to be deleted, all of that. I gotta be honest, if anyone crawls this website, they're all just like, bounce rate is like 97%. They get here and they're like, yeah, no, what are they even talking about? That article is deleted. What are they even saying? All right, let's get that out of here. And it doesn't go to the bottom. If I go here, it doesn't go to the bottom. We don't need a pinned message. We don't need a pinned message. Let's unpin this. Oh, I can't even unpin it. All right, I'll have to bug that. Show less. Okay. 3 concrete asks for the retry attempt. Hard refresh. Okay. Yes, it's clean before I actually drag and drop. Let's try this one more time. Oh no, it's not. Okay. I didn't even drag and drop. All right, let's do this. Let's send that in there. All right, let's go up there. Is this actually continuing or that's hallucinating? Remove the AI generated. All right, that's good. Let's clear that. Let's go over here. Okay, so the embed for the chat should be better. It's still not. It should have the video playing in there, right? Gosh, that had 88,000 views and that almost got me. That almost got me. That's crazy. I am so gullible. I am so gullible. Create your own future. There's Alex Hermosi. Look at this guy. I need more money. This guy is not juicing. Definitely all natural. I give it up to them. Trax is out here just dropping memes. Just dropping memes. All right, let's go to the bugs. Let's get that out. Let's go over here. Let's go to the bugs. Oh my gosh. I will check out the AI slop. I like that one. Who is this, Aaron? Oh no. Why is this for real? What is this for real? What is this for real? New video. We deserve 8K. 8K. Yeah. Mark Miss. Yeah, I know. MMM. Triple M is in the chat. Misinformation Mark Miller. Mr. Misinformation Mark Miller. Coming in. All right, good signal. Is loaded. Okay, why? All right, let's just try it. Let's just try it. Let's click out of there. Let's get a video. Let's get a video. Is this the video? Right to the edge. Let's see. Oh, wonderful. Didn't even do anything. Yeah, let's just upload it. Cannot. All right. I might do this off stream. This is not exciting for you, but this is where we are making our bread and butter. That was after I uploaded the video. All right, that was after I uploaded the video. The route is gated behind the admin setup, which is a stronger check than the regular admin cookie. Let me find the exact path and clear it. All right, now it's saying that the shorts is good. Let's go to shorts. Oh my gosh, come on. What did you even do? What did you even do? Give me a handoff prompt because right now it's still showing up as 360 and not 1080p. Even though everybody wants 8K. My real initials, Mark Matthew Miller.
Mark Matthew Miller, please report to the principal's office. You have been
Formerly Twitter. Okay, end. Mark Miller made it into the AI. Mark Miller made it into the AI. Big day for Mark. Big day for Mark. I think Mark's gonna have a great weekend. He's gonna have a great weekend. Game times makes no sense. Days, this should be 10 minutes, 1 hour, 1 day. All right. My apologies. All right, so that's working in the games area. Videos. Yeah, that is getting worked on. Text button is barely visible in dark mode. Yeah, that's getting worked on. Videos is getting worked on. Upvote for feature requests. By the way, you still haven't came back to me. Where is the blog? Is the blog public or is the blog private? Is it available just for the community? That'd be interesting. Maybe I call that op-eds. All right, I'm gonna film my video. I'm feeling very creative right now. Very creative, cause. Okay, so we need this fixed. Yeah, so fix it. So the upload never reached the Cloudflare stream. The alert is telling you couldn't even start. Okay, obviously. So yeah, I think this is gonna be more complicated going to Cloudflare, but it's necessary. Because now it renders on their servers. Yes, I pay the money, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's still showing up, yeah, exactly. Still showing up in 360. Could always film on stream so we could watch. You know what happens when I film on stream? I'm using all my cameras. Except for this guy. That's the only one, let's see. Oh boy. Gosh. All right. Yeah, I got some events coming up I'm looking forward to. Hopefully I meet my wife, my lady. That's Bill Burr. Yeah, I know how to record a live stream, but I don't know how to record a regular video. I gotta make sure that this thing, I went to settings and I flipped. They have a selfie mirror that is on, which makes no sense. Makes no sense. It is, you're saying ew to an iPhone? I got a Mac Studio. I got a MacBook Pro. I got a iPad. I got an iPhone. Where am I gonna, who's doing Samsung? You know? No one's doing Google. No one, I don't want to be on Google. I don't want them listening. I want just Verizon and the NSA. That's it. I don't want Google, Verizon, and the NSA. I don't want all three of them. Okay? I don't want my data being sent to that ugly, brutalistic building down by the Brooklyn Bridge. I gotta go enjoy my Memorial Day and film this video on the whiteboard. Maybe something will happen. I also got a second microphone. Because the battery on these are terrible. What do I stream, 3 hours? Is that good? Or does it need to be, it's saying to retry. All right. There needs to be an indication of progress for me as the user on that page when I upload it. So I know where it is, and obviously make sure it happens in the background so I can navigate off of the page. Dude, if I get this up and running, I know I've been saying dude a lot, and I just had this vision. And we're like we just bought the land, and there still needs to be foundation and permits pulled and approved and contractors and engineers and architects, and we have to hire the guy who's going to be handling everything. That's the thing, because I have this whole vision. I mocked it up on the board, and it's like, take film video, put it as an upload on Cloudflare, and have it play. Why is that so hard? Why is that so hard? It needs to be easier. It shouldn't be this. While you guys are banging out on chess board games, Fairphone? What? Oh my gosh. Just leave me alone with my phone. I'm not going that electronic. Wait till I have a wife and it's so weird. I don't even know what woman I would want to marry. Someone that's really pretty and feminine, or someone that's like a 7.5 and just really fun to be around. I don't know. I've kind of had it all. So handoff. To resume in a fresh Claude Code session. Oh boy, I'm thinking this goes to Cloudflare as well. I'm gonna map that out. I don't know if I should do a brainstorming session live. Yeah, I'll do what I did yesterday. I was even interested in what I was saying. Once you get into that flow state, who's that guy that said that? I almost said Dostoevsky, but that's the writer. Paradise Lost? No, who is that? I don't know who that was. Now I'm going into talking to yourself. All right. Could have been a better live stream. I was fully expecting this to be working. I was fully expecting this thing to be working. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to film this. I'm going to come back to this. Hopefully the boardroom is available all day. I'm starving. I need more water. And it's Memorial Day weekend, so I'm not going to be here on Monday. So you're going to have a 3-day weekend. But hopefully I'm going to get the content out. I've been filming all this content, and the long forms have not been done properly. The short forms, the pivots have done properly. But now that we're going, and I deleted it off my studio, and now I put it onto YouTube, and now we're going to Cloudflare, which is going to be the permanent solution. I got to build everything around the Cloudflare because YouTube's interface is so ugly. I was like, I need the security of Wistia, I need the beauty of Vimeo, and I need the speed of YouTube, and the rendering of YouTube, and downloadable as YouTube, and play with a locked screen as YouTube. And it was like, well, you could use this. And I'm like, no, we're using Cloudflare. I'm not going to these smaller servers that are going to get hacked. They're going to get ransomed. You got to go to the big dogs. The AWSs, the Googles, the Cloudflares, even Google's just probably completely unsafe. Because my password, when I go into my password area, it says like all of your passwords have been in the dark web. And I'm like, oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. When are they going to read that I'm going to be at the beach this weekend in my email?
Oh, I'm going to be at the New York Triathlon, New York Ironman. Oh, okay, wow. I don't do email. Email's a waste of time. It's stupid. Email's going to go away. Just instant notification of only the things I care about. Cell phone, text messages, Perplexity, that's it. I don't care about anything else. I don't do notifications on anything else. Everything else is off. All right, there you go. There's my rant. I could barely last 2 days. What do you mean 3 days? Yeah, hopefully this video goes up. This is how do you add value? Because this is what Matt Miller, the guy from Bridgemind, is going through. He's going, I have churn, and I hope he reaches his goal. I do. And that's not being facetious or sarcastic. I do. I hope he reaches $1 million and it shows people can build their own things through AI and own it all. And he's a young kid, so it hopefully inspires other people that they're not beholden to these huge SaaS companies that are on their servers, even though he uses AWS. But the value he has to bring is in the suite of goods that it can't be just one product. It has to be multiple products. It has to be like Google. Google offers you a suite of products when you become a paying member. Like when you're me, I pay Google Business. I have my custom domain to my email. I have more storage on Drive. My Gemini is higher. My AI is higher. It's now included on all of my docs and sheets. And it's, they started bundling all this stuff under one umbrella, which they should be doing on all of their products. Like Notebook LM should not be a separate spin-off product with its own team. It should be all under one umbrella, but, anyway, I don't know why I'm giving Google any advice. But on top of that, the product he built is good. It's just not good enough to go to $1 million. There's another guy, I said it on stream, is that he has a clipping product. That's not good enough to support your family. And neither is live streaming. You can't, like, if you're live streaming for entertainment, you can make a living because you can get sponsors and people like to be entertained. But it's educational. This is not something you sit here to get entertained, turn off your brain. You actually have to turn your brain on, especially here. You have to turn your brain on, and that's never going to be for the masses. The masses just want to be, just go to the movies, watch their stupid movie by, what is it? Who's that one, like Spider-Man and Marvel. They want to watch like a Marvel movie and like shut off their brain and just entertain me. Yeah, that's not it. Mark Miller, no more misinformation, by the way, or else you're banned for an hour. You got to sit in timeout. All right, boys and girls, boys and boys, I'm going to pop out. I'm going to shoot this video. I'm going to make sure I test it. I'm going to use my new microphone, and then we're going to be back on Tuesday. I have a lot that I'm going to implement next week because it's going to be a new month. I have to write a lot of checks for the office space, for the transportation, for everything. I got to make sure that I'm doing business as well on the side. And I got to be consistent with the content, but this chat on the right is very contingent on that because I need there to be value to the members when they join, and I need to be picked up by AI and SEO and things like that. So enjoy your weekend, 3-day weekend. Oh my gosh, now you're ripping it to Mark Miller. Mark Miller's on some heavy machinery right now. He better be on time. Yeah, I know, I gotta wake up earlier. I was thinking about it, I'm like, well, if I'm going to the gym, I gotta do triathlon training, and then I gotta shower at the gym, and then I gotta come here. I gotta take the train here, be with all the miserable commuters on the one train. Dude, I wish I could just like live stream through New York City and just, actually on the streets, it's fine, but once you go to the subway, the people are just like angry. They're all angry. All ingests came in at 360 because YouTube's experiment hides the high-res split screens. There we go. All right, boys. Executive decision right there, live on stream. All shorts
are going to be in the members area. That's it. Done. Done. You just saw it live on stream. By the way, like the video, please. I'm the only one that liked it. Let's refresh this. How many likes do we have? We got 4. We're getting up there. All right, well, that means everything's going to be on Cloudflare. I'm going to have brainstorming right now live. I'm going to have one area where I update, or I'm sorry, upload. If it's vertical, it goes to shorts. If it's horizontal, it goes into the area that I choose. Article is written. Yeah. Article has to be written on everything. By the way, why is this a thing? You got to, welcome to chat. Remember to guard your privacy. What? Okay, get out of here. You got to upload or upgrade, update, I should say. Update this. Makes thumbnails and memes. Thumbnail generator? Oh boy, actually, I have a tracker. I was thinking actually some of the things would be what I do in my personal. I built my own personal area. Calendar, docs, inbox, journal, streaks is what you're talking about. Streaks is what you're talking about. And it's all connected. It's all connected. That's on the back burner though. I got to get videos up and running, but you'd have your own email inbox. I don't know about that because then you could get prompt injected and everything else. That I don't know about that. So I'll probably never do that, but docs, calendar's very nice. I just don't want Google to, server's getting restarted probably because it definitely shouldn't be that slow. I know Trax was like, everything is so slow. Yeah, you have you have all of your tasks. Could be on reoccurring tasks. Pay your quarterly tax. Yeah, let's get that out of here. Better prompt. New task. That button could be better. Yeah, that would be interesting actually. I open up, I should say. Calendar. Content. Sleep Score, which is from Aura. Videos, which is the drag and drop. Triathlon is my coach. Docs, could open that up. You know, that's just it's just live. Look at that, D, and then D is added live. I was very happy with this build because I'm gonna move off of Google Business. So I have to move off of their business. I have to move everything to Botenston, but the problem is it's on iCharles. So I have to move my calendar, my documents. My drive is probably 15 gigs. I downloaded that already to my Mac Pro. I have to parse out which documents I need to keep and which ones I need to upload. There is a PHP script that I was gonna get from that one website, but I'm like, oh, I could just build my own docs, drive style area. But that's for another stream. Can't believe poor Mark Miller basically got doxxed. Mark Miller, he's in the middle of a beautiful town of Minnesota. The reason video still shows up, it's already transcoded the video to 360, you can't improve it. Yeah, well that's what it said, is YouTube apparently block it. That's weird. But I asked if Cloudflare charges per storage or how they charge, and they said it's per minute watched. So I'm thinking if there's unlimited storage, it's going to be high quality. I'm going to be concerned about rendering, but they have high quality servers. It's going to be our interface, custom interface, and you can't watch any videos unless you're logged in. And if you're not logged in and you're a member, then you'll have a login where you get the magic link, and then the left side is become a member. Once that is set in place,
we're cooking with grease because the articles, the videos, and then the videos will be available to the members. It's not gonna be available to YouTube. YouTube is gonna get vibe coding, and then Tuesday and Thursday, they're gonna get a video. My brainstorming and Friday dumps will also be in there. All right. Video playing on loop overnight, so that's many minutes. Yeah. I was thinking, there's obviously a lot of things. There's like, what if people download it? I went through the math with it. I said, what if every member watched every single video multiple times every single week times 4, which is obviously 4 weeks in a month, per month, what would my cost be? I would essentially have to have a low churn rate. And if you have conversions, a good conversion rate is 4%. If you're at 5%, you're the best in the company. Typically, a conversion rate is 3 to 3.5. That's like average. Maybe 3.5 to 4, I would probably, so out of 100, 3.5 to 4 would become a member. And then you probably have a churn rate of under 10%. So you're looking at like a 2% conversion rate. And if that's the case, and you charge enough, then it's going to, because I got to support a family, I got to live. So there has to be so much value given that someone is willing to part way with their time and money. It's not just their time. If it was their time, they would just be a YouTube subscriber. If it was their time and money, they would have to become a member. So I'm like, okay, I need to connect things on Fridays, all these micro stories into the macro picture. Then the brainstorming is how to think and how to ideate. And then the pivots is what I'm learning along the way. And that's every single day. That's keeping me fresh on how to create content. And then the shorts are kind of like one-off ideas where I'm like, oh, that's a good idea, and I'm not at the office. And I can just upload it. And that would be like continuous content. That's like stories. Oh, that's a good way to put it. Huh. Do stories, which is lower quality, but stories, or I'm still wondering how to actually, stories, which you're going through the stories. I'll leave that to Instagram. Yeah, I don't know. All right. I'm gonna pop out. Now I'm just rambling. Enjoy your week, and I will be back on Monday, and hopefully this video actually is uploaded properly.